So spring, it's just a few weeks away, and the mornings and evenings can still be quite chilly, so you might still want to be hanging out inside.
All right, so full disclosure real quick, we shot this about a week and a half ago, back before all the pandemic craziness. Now, Adam Schaumburg and from Yelp and I, we hit the road to check out a few spots that maybe you want to check out a little bit later on. We're still dedicated again, like to bring you all these fun places around town. Just might be a while before you get to visit in person. Check it out. So Adam, we're headed up to the Northland here, and this is a place that's got a few different locations around town. But this is a place where you can kind of be active, but then kind of hang out and grab a drink too, right?
Yeah, super cool spot. ROKC, it's really been kind of a pillar of the Northland since opening, and now they're about to take over Olathe with a new location. And yeah, you're right, it's got coffee, a new spot called Apogee Coffee, so it's going to be a really cool concept to check out. But yeah, I think anytime you compare coffee and active life like that, you're going up the right tree. And if you're new to rock climbing, they really make it easy, which I think is cool, because it's something I'd never done before coming in here for the first time a while ago.
Okay, is there any, I don't think I'm gonna rock climb today, but I'll be happy to watch people rock climbing. What was your experience the first time when you, and I assume this is like one of those, it has the walls with the different claws and anything that you go up, right?
Yeah, there's some that are, people can do kind of on their own, and there's some that you can go extremely high. I don't think I realized, I've kind of got a fear of heights, and I didn't realize that until I was dangling up there on a little cord about 30 feet off the ground, but it feels twice as high once you get up there than it probably really is.
Okay. And we're inside ROKC. I've never been here before. This is incredible. This is the tall wall in here, and you're right, this is floor to ceiling rock climbing. This is insane. I can definitely see why you would have a fear of heights when you got all the way to the top, right?
Yeah, now you know kind of where I was going with that. This thing is sky high in here for sure.
And this is just one of the rooms. They have another room over on the other side that has more of the, I don't know what you call it in rock climbing, but I mean, you almost go, it's beyond vertical, it's leaning backwards and really have to utilize that hamstring.
Yeah, bouldering is what they call that one, and people, some of them are really good at it. I mean, they're able to kind of bend in all these different ways and jump from place to place, but yeah, that's the other fun. Some people are more into that than the tall wall.
Yeah. Now this is the Northland Gym here in North Kansas City. Let's talk about the Olathe location that has the coffee bar and then the craft beer and some cocktails that you can have as well. Because right, if you climb a wall, you want a beer, right?
Yeah, of course. So that's what I'm excited for this. This is going to come later this spring over in Olathe. So it's ROKC's third location. They're going to have Apogee Coffee in there. You're right. Great coffee, first of all, which is my jam. And then second of all, craft beer, really cool little space. They've got a fitness center, they've got yoga. So I'm really excited to see what this is going to be all about once it gets open.
Wall climbing and yoga. Plus beer.
Plus beer.
All right, and next we're gonna get a little coffee and chlorophyll. Do you ever get the winter blues? Do you need just a little bit of sunshine? Well, this place not puts you out in the sun, but it's full of green and blooming plants and some fun coffee drinks.
Will you get one?
Adam, this next place we're going is full of like greenery and plants, and it feels like spring 24/7, right?
It does. It's an amazing idea. It's the coffee shop that's inside of a greenhouse. So like you said, it's so tropical. It's at least 75 degrees in there all the time, but it's that kind of humidity that you start to miss in the middle of the winter.
Exactly. Now, I mean, we're only a few weeks away from spring really getting here full force, but what a better time to go out and visit a greenhouse and a nursery. You said, like, yeah, if you have the tropical plants, but also maybe get some ideas and some plants to pick up, maybe even for like future spring planting, right?
Yeah, I think that's the goal, and I think it works pretty well. The nursery itself is super cool. My wife is very into growing things throughout the house, so it's kind of fun to see this really take off here in Kansas City more and more.
It's the Thou Mayest coffee that they serve, right? And are you familiar with that brand? Do you drink that a lot?
I do, yeah. I'm a coffee fiend around these parts, and I've been really kind of in love with that whole concept and brand since they've been around. And again, when you can add the setting in like a greenhouse, it's just the most unique, probably perfect combo you're going to find in the city.
All right, we stepped inside Cafe Equinox here at Family Tree Nursery. We're caffeinated, and I think the sign has it perfectly put, caffeine and chlorophyll, right?
That's right.
Are you feeling refreshed?
Very refreshed, very energized in here.
Yeah, so what's your favorite part? Do you like to come get a cup of coffee and then kind of take a look around, or do you get a coffee and just sit down and hang out?
I work remotely, so I'm always kind of on this pursuit for coffee shops. I'm trying to find something that's got that, creative energy, something that gets you going a little bit, and I feel like this is perfect for it. You got a lot of natural light, You've got these big comfy couches that I could kind of settle into, but I really like the greenhouse part of it. While they're open, I feel like that's the part that's my absolute big favorite here.
What draws you there? Is it just everything green? You like that spring, fresh kind of flavor? Or?
Spring, summer, and fall are my jam. Winter, maybe not so much. So yeah, for me, I'm one of those people that I would rather it be 90 plus degrees than 30 below, or anywhere in that range. So that to me is just kind of natural. It feels more my speed.
If I could have all 70 and sunny type days, I think that would be my ideal perfect weather.
The San Diego climate. Yeah.
All right, you still have another weekend to check out their greenhouse before they start changing over to make room for plants. And again, just a reminder that we're supposed to be social distancing during this time, but they're still going to have some coffee and the plants will still be there too. All right, last stop on our Yelp tour of fun things to do inside before spring.
And you guys had some fun going on at ROKC and Equinox Coffee. Sounds good.
Yeah, now just again, full disclosure, we shot these about a week and a half ago before all of the CDC guidelines and everything have been set in place. So a little bit of news for you coming up after the end of this segment about how you can still experience the food at String Hall, which is this new food hall we had to check out. It's just a few steps away from where they hold the Overland Park Farmers Market in downtown Overland Park. So we're headed over our final stop. This is a food hall, which is like kind of the new thing around Kansas City. We have several of them now, but this is the new one that just opened up in downtown Overland Park. And these are perfect for, I think, groups of people to go out to because everybody can get something different. If one person wants this, one person wants fried food, or the other person wants a burger, it's something different for everybody, right?
Yeah, I think that's well said with String Hall, especially because they've got 6 different kitchens. One of them is completely health focused. There's some that are a little more comfort food, heavier foods. And yeah, it's kind of the perfect beat cabin fever, go out, have a big space to explore and try new things at.
So we're inside String Hall. Man, this is a really cool hip place. I love the new construction and just the overall design of the room. It's I feel cooler just kind of standing here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I'm with you. I do too. There's just something very, it's like modern, kind of industrial, but also very welcoming at the same time.
Yeah, and you got your definite different choices of restaurants. They all seem like really cool and really hip places to eat at, right?
Yeah, I was kind of perusing the menu when we first walked in, and there's one over there that's it's like a Thai curry, but then it has pulled pork in it. Thinking, okay, that might be my lunch today.
Yeah, so, exactly. Yeah. I've already had a number of ideas, but what I want for lunch. But then also you turn around right over here, and you've got a bar you can sit at and watch the game or whatever show is on you want to watch too, right?
Yeah, it is. It's really cool, and I think something that we're seeing a lot of in a lot of the newer concepts is natural light seems to be a huge emphasis. And I think on a nice sunny day like this, as we're coming out of the winter, you kind of see how just welcoming that vibe is, similar to Cafe Equinox as well.
Definitely. And these looks like they're on the roll-away door, so probably on a nice day, you can pop it open and be good to go.
Yeah, I think once the spring is finally in full swing, we'll have a whole patio, a whole outdoor space to hang out at as well.
And a quick note about String Hall: with the recent pandemic, they're temporarily transitioning to online ordering for family-style carryout beginning today.